Sorry about that, guys. But this is going to be part 2 of that video. So, if you'd watched my first one, we left off at that room where there were a bunch of people talking, okay? And someone was, at first, all fun and games. And, I was being really stupid, being really foolish, okay? And we can all get in that mind frame, that habit. It's possible. I did it. I done it. I wasn't even thinking of it. Okay? One night, we had a conversation. And I was like, why are you on here? And she was like, well, I just kind of wanted to get loose and get away from the things that were bothering me. And I was like, that's so funny. That's kind of why I'm here too. And things had progressed. And one year, we went to a Halloween party. And we'd been talking since. And we exchanged numbers and all that good stuff. And I was drinking, being foolish. And one thing led to another. And got a little out of hand. And something spoke to me. Not an actual voice, but something spoke to me and said, something ain't right. So I was like, okay. What's not right? What is the deal? And that thing that I told myself wasn't right, someone was not quite cool or happy with what they were seeing, what they were dealing with, and what they were going through. So I'm like, I should just call them and find out the deal. As it turns out, I called them and I'm like, well, I don't like the way you're acting. I think you're being foolish. I think you're making an ass out of yourself and you need to quit that stuff. Y'all, at that very moment, normally you'd shut yourself out and cuss them out, rip them shreds, rip them a new one. Do you know what I did? I paused. I tilted my head back. And I said, as hurt as I am that was said by somebody that I connected with, she does have a point. And at that moment, my friendship really turned at that point. And I realized this was no longer a conversation, okay, among people. This was a conversation among souls and hearts. And I realized something. There's going to be people in your life that are just going to hate you. There are going to be people in your life who don't care, don't even want to hear you. There are going to be people who are going to love you, who are going to embrace you, who are going to cherish you. There are going to be people, okay, and you might want to grab a tissue for this, who will change your life forever, whether you like it or not, okay? These people are a gift. If you have these gifts, okay, don't let go of them. I'm telling you, don't let go of them. You're going to regret it, okay? And so I was like, well, whatever I'm doing is a temptation. I need to remove myself. So I got in contact with my coworker, and I was hanging out with him and, spent a couple of nights together and kind of hung out playing games and talking and, hanging out at the house. Well, one day I came home from work and he was still at work and he was like, well, I want to change my life forever. I want to go back to Texas. Folks, let me tell you something. That was the scariest moment of my life. Do you know why? Because that took me all of 30 minutes to figure out if I was going to leave all my stuff here, keep going with my life, or if I was going to pack all my stuff in a bag and travel, okay, to someplace I'd never been to, okay, and I was literally bawling, like, inside. I was like, I can't do this. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I have 30 minutes to change my life forever. I have 30 minutes to let an opportunity go that I'll ever regret. Okay? So do you know what I did? Packed everything I could, and I took it in the car, and we drove 1,275 miles to Texas. That was the best decision I ever made in my whole life. Besides a few, okay? And I'll tell you why. Going to Texas pulled me away from temptation. Pulling away from temptation saved my life. Because I didn't do what I was doing. Whatever I was doing would have killed me. Okay? It would have been stupid. It would have been idiotic. It would have been moronic. It would have been absolutely insane and given me no purpose to my life. But it changed me forever. And when I did, I spent a whole month in Texas. Okay? And within that month, I realized I'm capable of doing this. I just don't give myself enough credit. But do you know what I was doing that whole time? I thanked God and Christ for giving me that particular woman who gave me that gift. And that gift was salvation and redemption. You could have given me a ring. You could have given me a house. You could have given me a car. You could have given me sweets for an entire 10 years. Folks, that's not the best gift. I'm telling you. There's no amount of money you can put on any gift that's more worth salvation and redemption. I don't care who you are. Okay? And the fact that I was given that gift means that I was given a reset to life. Folks, not a lot of people get that gift. Okay? They don't. And when they do, some of them waste it. Some of them throw it away. But when I had it, I'll tell you what. Okay? You don't believe in miracles? I came home after a month because things weren't working right. When I came home, I was seriously getting my life back together. Put in 20 applications. Not a single call. While out in Texas, I was goofing off to some degree, but not as much as I was here. And when I did, okay, I went to Walmart. I put in a job application at Walmart. And while I did that, okay, there's a box on that application, and it states, yes, I am willing to relocate to different places to work. I checked that box thinking, you know what? What in the world? I might as well. I came home within 3 days, folks. 3. Do you know who called me out of all those 20 people I dropped my applications in when I came home? That's right, Walmart. Of all the places. Remember, I had put one in a month ago. Some very wonderful voice told me, oh, there's a job open. It's in foods. You can work from 2 to 12. Come in tomorrow, we'll get your interview, you can start working within a week. Well, if you don't believe in miracles, okay, within 2 weeks, there was a gentleman in Frozen and Dairy. I'm going to disclose this information because this led to my actual salvation. There was a pallet of Frozen and Dairy left out, and we had to haul butt to put it all back together, and we killed it. We just nailed it. And because we nailed it, we hustled and got our job done the right way. Because we got our job done the right way, that opened the opportunity. 2 months into it, he told me, I'm moving to AP and another store. You all getting where I'm going with this? Is it just me? Y'all get this? I might want to start learning some of these skills. I don't know, because maybe something's coming. So I learned all these skills, and his name was Justin. And so he was teaching me left and right and right and left and left and right, you name it. All these skills I never even thought I'd learn. I mastered them. And by around May at some time, maybe even April, he'd left. Okay, I was taking over that department voluntarily. Okay, I had it. I knew it. I ordered the produce, did the milk, and we had to actually write it down and send it in via fax. And I was able to take all the dairy, sort it, go through the bins, do the rotations, work with my coworkers, and they loved me to death. Anyway, I got an opportunity to go open a new store over there in Dulles, by the way. And as I did that, okay, I did that because I wanted a challenge. And that woman that I met online told me spiritually, you have more good things coming. You just gotta wait and respect them and acknowledge them and receive them. So I spent a week there. They said, come on over. We have your spot. And so I did it. I opened the store. Y'all, that was an experience and it's something. If you've never put a store together, I highly encourage you to do it. It is, without a doubt, the best thing you possibly could do. Because when you walk by and you run by that store, you're like, I put that together. Do you not realize that? These things in this store was built because of me. I'm not talking about the concrete. I'm not talking about the ceiling. I'm talking about the fixtures. I'm talking about the racks, the hangers, the shelves, the tags, all you name it. That was done because of you. Well, me. And I was there for 5 months. Didn't get the position I wanted. And a guy there told me, you might be able to have my spot. So I tried for it. He left. He stepped down. Okay. By the way, Marco, you rock, dude. I freaking love you. You taught me everything I needed to know at that super center to be able to succeed in my job today. So, thank you. And Justin, I couldn't do without you. God bless your soul, the both of you. Because both you taught me things I needed to work and survive and to live and be successful. Anyway. It was the moment that he left that I was given a choice. Take this position or move to another section. So I moved to Lawn and Garden. I worked with a bunch of people, and we got a lot of stuff done physically and mentally. And found out that I came back to Burke, and they still had a position open for me. And I said, thank the Lord. Something was giving me a prayer, and it was the answer I needed my whole life. They needed me. They needed to fix stuff. He said, you're going to have a lot to fix, but it's worth it. So I made a lot of phone calls, and within a week later, guess what happened? My prayer was answered. Now, you might say, oh, well, yeah, this and, oh, well, yeah, that. I'm going to tell you, It had nothing to do with other people. It really didn't. It had all to do with Christ. He was the one telling each and one of these people that I'm a gift. I'm an absolute wondrous gift. And they're about to be my answer to my prayer. So, today, I've learned so much. And it's with that lady that I met online that night, with Marco, with Justin, with all my friends who stood by me, Jason, everyone that has been a part of my journey. I thank you so much, and I just want y'all to know that without you, but more importantly, without him upstairs, I would not be where I am today. I really wouldn't. So I want to close tonight by telling you, even if you struggle, don't give up. Even if you think there is no end, don't quit. And even if you think it's impossible to do what you gotta do, fall back on your faith. It will be the answer you need. I guarantee it. Faith is the reason I'm doing this video today. Faith is the reason I'm with Jesus Christ today. And faith is the reason that I love each and every one of you. I love you all dearly. And I hope that maybe he may be able to help you out sometime too. Or whoever you believe in. I love you. And I hope if you're watching this, you realize how much of an important part of my life you've become. I'm doing this for you guys. Not for me. For you guys. So there you go. That's my testimony. I hope that y'all have learned a little bit about me. And y'all know why I am who I am. But more importantly, everyone is different. We all have our story. Sometimes you might want to listen to theirs, because you just might find out how crazy and how wonderful and how extravagant they truly are too. Okay? I love y'all, and I wanted to say have a wonderful rest of this year and many years to come. Okay? I'll be here. I'll always be here. And I want to see the best in y'all. I want to see y'all smile, laugh, and jump for joy. Okay? Bye.